Anyway. My daughter has a new character quest. We should go check that out. Soup Dusk! It's soup! Soup of monk! I like Encore. Encore is adorable. She is absolutely my premier daughter for this game. And we're gonna hopefully learn a little more about her. Let me turn that down a little bit for me. Let me know how that volume is for y'all. It should be fine, but let me know if it's a bit much.
The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Encore is this one. Voiced by Fiora from Xenoblade. I was actually thinking of making her I was actually thinking of making her the default nominee for Fiora's voice actress in Xenoblade X when I do that poll. I could just do Fiora herself, but I don't know. I think that's a little boring. And since unlike Adam Howden, nothing but love to Adam Howden, but he pretty much just has Shulk. Not a whole lot of other iconic roles, so. Young Fiora. Young pink Fiora. Absolutely. What you doing there, baby girl? Kitty, good start. Why are you looking here like she grew a third head? Nova, did you just imply she has two heads? Yes.
Yeah, we want to hear the rest of the story.
Would it be more or less cringe to RP other Xenoblade characters in a Xenoblade game? I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, like quite frankly, if I go through that idea and doing the poll, I don't see either of their voices winning over some of the other options. Just because we have people like Terra Platt, aka Edelgard, on the list. I feel like people are probably going to vote for stuff like that. I need to get on that. I think I'm going to go with my original idea and just go ahead and narrow it down myself mentally to one character per role, one role per voice actor. And go ahead and get the ball rolling on that. The Queen. If I want to gamble. I don't want to gamble on my own election. But that poll goes up, I get the feeling Edelgard might take it. Robbie Daymond as Robbie Daymond.
The woolly warrior will come out once everyone's nicely in their seats. Plus, Encore's still waiting for a friend. Ah, there he is.
Hi-ho.
Rover!
It's Nover.
Encore finally got to see you again. Encore was wondering if you'd come, and even had Cosmos and Cloudy go scouting for you.
Cosmos!
Encore wants you to come play with us and listen to our stories.
Stop trying to hide your accent. Just let her be British.
Everyone was so busy the last time Encore's here in Jinjo, we didn't even get to play together.
A friend of yours who played is going to make Gora the Avatar. I know, like, I've mentioned before, and once again, I would love any deeper thoughts on it, if anybody has any. I was thinking making Goro the one for the Robbie Daymond voice option might be a little boring, since we've already LARPed as him once. If anybody has any strong feelings on it, if anybody thinks Goro again would be fine, or if anybody thinks, nah, just go with Hubert or something instead, or Tuxedo Mask, God forbid, that, Skelly is doing a great campaign for Mamoru. Shall you leave your audition in Discord, Ninja? Absolutely. By all means. I believe the audition channel should still be open and, like, usable. Oh, yeah, no, it definitely is. That's right, because Usko left one.
But Encore won't let that happen again, cause Encore's here on vacation this time.
Tuxedo Mask and X would be hilarious, and you know it. You can wear a tuxedo in that game? Can you actually? Shit. Okay, we might have to do that then. I was leaning towards Hubert if I could only pick one Robbie option, but you know what? Okay, you sold me. Tuxedo Mask would be very funny. Didn't know Blackshore's got vacation time. Can I join?
Of course they do.
I don't have to join. I'm kind of their leader.
Even
As of
someone
this
as
recent
busy as
story
Alto
update.
Gets to have them. Anyway, since we finally got some free time, I told Alto I wanted to visit some friends in Jinzhou. Oh, but he just lay in his chair, bragged about how he has so much grown-up stuff to worry about, and was too busy for playtime.
Leave that on auto while I
Grown-ups.
edit my document.
They don't even have time for stories. Well, too bad for Alto. All I could do was come here by myself with my stories and Alto's wallet. Right. Let me introduce you to everyone. But I think most of them have heard about you already. Gather round, everyone. Encore presents to you Rover, savior of Jinzhou, hero of heroes.
That's me. Also, Encore, I love you. The speaking in the first person thing with you is a little forced, especially because she just forgets to do it sometimes. That's my name. Don't wear it out, or just say it correctly. Nover, with an N. You fools. Oh yeah, you told me that Latin tuxedo mask is Frieza, which is very funny.
Oh, really? So you're the big hero Encore was talking about. She said you took out that giant TD like this, and that. So cool.
If this girl were wearing yellow instead of white, she would remind me of Doot from Fire Emblem Echoes. Turn the game audio up a little bit. I can do that. I've not messed with it at all, but I am using a different setup that I have in for Digimon, so stuff will be slightly out of sorts. You heard Goro and Hubert spat out the cursed fusion known as Grubert. You'd say Gorobert, but your brain made the image of Hubert with a grooved face before you could correct yourself. No, yeah, that's fine. I think you're onto something. Well, LARP is Grubert.
Are you here for some stories, big hero? Yep. Encore stories
Terrible.
are really fun. Last time we had one about a big bad wolf that can turn itself into mist.
Sounds a lot like Alto.
Is he a big bad wolf?
There's this other story.
He's a
about
twink.
a golden-eyed kitty and his little
I am
friend
Grubert.
with gray feathers.
This
Terrible.
one's about me and Yang Yang.
Uh-huh. There's plenty more of them.
Yum yum.
This time, Encore's got a whole new story to tell.
Yum yum.
It's about the adventures of the Woolly Warrior. You'll love it.
Wooly of formerly super best friends. I love that guy. I also love adventures.
That's right. Adventures are the best. So, want to hear Encore's stories? If you enjoy stories, Rover, you might even get to go inside one. What do you say, Woolies?
Go inside a story. Is Encore using some kind of metaphor?
Absolutely not.
Doesn't hurt to check it out, I guess.
Sure.
Great! Come! Encore has even saved a front row seat just for you. All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start.
As soon as we finish, slowly fading to black. Alright, Yoshi's Woolly Ward. Woolly Ward. I'm good at wording. Woolly World!
Hutchuf, I don't
Oh,
want to listen
shoot.
to some lame...
Sorry, kid.
All right, jeez.
Naughty child. Did not mean to talk to the naughty child. I meant to sit.
All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start. Is it about the gray birdie?
Why?
Get to finish it last time.
Why do birds fly?
Today's story will be about the Woolly Warrior and how she makes her
No.
wishes come true.
No, they can't hurt us.
Story begins in a land of boundless imagination, known as the Woolly Kingdom. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle lies a magical gateway. Whoever passes through it can have any wish come true. To reach this gateway, you must
What
first
Star
go
Rail is
over
missing British
many
accents.
obstacles.
You know, I didn't get it in Star Rail, but when this small child said it with a Cockney accent, I get it now.
For each
Why
holds
do
wishes to
birds
fulfill.
fly?
Before setting off on their quest,
It's
Very
brilliant.
Cloudy will ask them,
It's Kino.
should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor, along with a treasure trove of unforgettable memories. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky journey? If you'd ask me, I'd choose wealth. That way, I can buy all the starflakes I can eat.
Also, yeah, you see this kid? She keeps her accent, so I don't know why they don't just let everybody keep their accent.
I'd definitely choose honor. That way I'll be famous, and everyone would shout my name whenever they see me. Wherever.
Her doll is creepy. What doll,
Brave
Dusk?
adventurer? Do
There
you
is no
seek
doll.
riches or fame?
Oh. Don't ask me this. Not right now. No. I just want friends, man.
That's something the Woolly Warrior would say. Maybe the two of you can team up and adventure together.
Oh, you would have said that no matter what I answered.
Everyone's wishes are
Liar.
different, which also makes their journeys unique. And among these people, there's a small
Mongoose.
adventurer that goes by the name of Woolly Warrior. When asked about her desires, she replies, I do not seek wealth or honor. Bah! Fairy Cloudy, greatly
Bah.
puzzled by this reply, goes on to ask, if you desire neither wealth nor honor, why do you choose to venture to the Gateway of Wishes? I have but one wish, to be reunited with my family.
Family?
Cloudy nods in approval and offers her guidance to the little warrior. Very well.
If this
Then
quest
read
somehow
the
ends up
tale and
revealing
close your
that
eyes.
Encore is still Scar's sister,
Her companion.
like she was supposed to be in the beta version of this game's story, apparently.
When you open your
Automatic
eyes,
10 out of
a
10.
brand new adventure shall
Just
unfold
saying.
before you. Once we've completed this story together, your wishes will all be granted. So, does the Woolly Warrior's companion accept this invitation?
That's why she uses sheep in his monster form as a hot goat demon. I mean, what? Start of Moria, a lot of people did. every survey I write in saying, hey,
Over here!
not
Encore?
not every character has to suck my dick. The story can be a little darker.
Good. There's no time to waste.
Not grim dark, but darker. There could be some distrust and intrigue among the playable characters. How about two dicks? No. No, not even two dicks.
You must be new to this place. Are you also searching for the Gateway of Wishes?
Gateway of Wishes? Looks like I'm inside Encore's story somehow.
Just play along. Small child with isekai powers, always just play along. Otherwise you'll end up wished into the cornfield.
That's great. How about we team up? I have a wish I want to make too. Since it's your first time here, everything must feel strange to you, huh?
Never get wished into the cornfield.
This is the Woolly Kingdom. A land
No, but nobody
with
understands
lots
that
and
reference.
lots
I don't
of
care.
woolies. Look, even the clouds are shaped like them. You're in luck. I know this place like the back of my hand. I can be your tour guide.
We'll go together.
Yippee! Let's go.
Yippee!
Fairy Cloudy told me that as long as we walk along this path, we'll get there eventually. Once we're there, I gotta make her tell us where all the treasure is hidden.
It's pronounced treasure. I always have to check. It's not gonna let me check. Damn it. Anytime any game of these games gives me a trial character, I am compelled to try and check how they are built. It won't let me. Because this technically counts as a domain. You can't change teams in here. Check characters even, apparently. Sag.
Please don't hurt me! I'm just an ordinary box! Beware. This is where many
I was listening to that!
stories begin. When a story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll only be telling the beginning of the story this time, we should get to the end pretty soon.
I hate platforming. I hate platforming so much, chat!
You're in for some surprises. Bah!
Should have gone with my backup idea of a slow/chill stream.
Look at all these monsters. Let's beat them up. Loading. Crosscut. Sever. Oh, you're finally here. Those terrible monsters. This is Cloudy Fairy. She gets scared pretty easily. But she's
Cloudy
really nice
Fairy.
and will give us directions.
She's even got all the
Gosh, that's pretty
sense
chill.
here.
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, no, that's why, again, just literally only because, like, I knew I was going to be doing a story-based quest. My backup idea, and I don't think this probably wouldn't have gone that well, but, I've been trying to clear the last level of difficulty for the current, Bibbleboard mode in Arknights. I only need to clear one more difficulty higher to finish, collecting all the medals for that whole event. And I was thinking about maybe just trying to do that on stream for a while. That way, we wouldn't have to worry about any story-based content. We could shoot the shit and vent our frustrations for longer. But yeah, I know a lot of people don't care about Arknights, and I don't know how turning the entire stream into a vent stream would have gone. So
You're searching for the Gateway of Wishes. All you need to do
it was
is
an
follow
idea that
this
crossed my
path
mind.
and collect 3 relics.
People like Bimbleborbs, right?
Yes.
I like Bimbleborbs.
The first relic is the Sword of Courage. To obtain it, you will have to face all of your challenges head on. Be careful.
Thing creeps you out. I don't know what you're talking about, Dusk. There's nothing on screen right now.
Next, the Shield of Faith. This is a tricky one, but so long as you believe in yourself, you'll find it eventually after searching every nook and cranny. And finally, the Wreath of Hope, a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. Once you've gathered all 3 relics, the Gateway of Wishes will open before you. Perfect. Now that we have clues about the relics,
People are busy today regardless. Almost
challenges are
certainly. Yeah.
officially a go. All we need to do now is go through
For
this door,
sure.
and we'll be back to the real world. Oh, thank you, Fairy Cloudy.
Yeah, Monado was the one who suggested this, and he ain't here. Yeah. No, it happens.
You're very welcome, dear. If you have any more questions, do come back anytime. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Again, I just hope everybody's okay more than anything else. Ugh.
Glad you found them useful.
This is the only day you're not moving stuff? I mean, that's good. You probably needed at least one day off from it. I know you've been working hard. Hope you spent the day getting some rest. Not breaking your back. Take the chance to spend more during Sailor Moon, yeah. Yeah, hopefully this is not that I'm in a rush to have this over or whatever. I got nothing else going on. But if this stops early enough tonight, we might actually be able to finish Sailor Moon, or at least finish the first season of it. Obviously,
Yes. It's where all the woolly stories begin. Cosmos and Cloudy's home.
Grayson, I'm having so much fun. I kind of want to jump straight into R afterwards, but I don't want anyone else getting burnt out.
Not
So
everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who thinks the stories are just made up.
we also got a bounty to do.
You're different. You're one of Encore's best friends and have listened to my stories. So Encore wanted to give you a
Zilch has been
surprise.
chomping at the bit to start Read or Die. That was actually pretty fun. A single battle and some free chests.
I
I'll take
know,
that.
Right? You and I work great as a team. Encore really enjoys this story.
This Monday, I believe the plan is Devilman Crybaby.
Way out of all kinds of trouble, just like we did.
And then after that, we're gonna do Mob Psycho.
Believe
which will take
stories
3
give me
weeks.
strength. So whenever I think of them,
And then after
it makes my
that,
heart
Dragon
go
Ball.
warm.
Again, we are watching a bunch of stuff from the art director, Ryo Kano, who
Because
passed away
Encore
recently.
loves to play an adventure with you. It's just that everyone was
We could
so
do why every
busy.
actors why. Do we have to watch why?
But this time, Encore's here on vacation.
Mob is 3
Curious about
seasons.
what
They're
happens
short
next
though,
in the
right?
Story, Rover? If you are, you should join Encore's adventure team.
Mob is only
That way
13,
you can go on
3
whatever
13-episode
ending
seasons, from what I
together.
understand, right? Is this turning into a make-believe game? Why are you gonna be team captain? 12. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess the if we really wanted to keep with the 4-week rule,
This is a serious
we don't
matter.
necessarily have to watch
I've been
Devilman
playing it ever
Crybaby.
since I was little. It'll be
But
a
I
blast.
don't know.
This time, you can be the team captain, and I can be the
I've
vice
never
captain.
seen it.
Now, for our
People
first
like
two
no,
assignments,
people like
let's
Go
go find
Nagai.
out everyone's thoughts
People
on the
people
story.
enjoyed Cutie Honey the Live, right?
The joys of the story should be shared with
Chat,
everyone.
anyone who was here for
It's not
Cutie
just my
Honey the
story.
Live, we had fun, right?
Once we know what the audience
Also, yeah, Dragon Ball
we'll
was
know
also
how
only
to
3
work
weeks
on the
last
story
time, so
going
yeah.
forward. After
Not
all,
really worried
it's
about it. That was never like a
makes the
steadfast rule to
curtain
begin
call.
with. It was just that a lot of stuff we watched happened to line up nicely with it. Yeah, Ninja, ha! Yeah, he's laughing. See, he had fun. Ninja had a blast with Cutie Honey.
Okay, let's see. Look, that girl by herself over there. Encore wonders what she thinks about the story. Come on, let's go ask her.
I think this quest better not be turned into her story rather than yours, Encore. I don't want no NPCs! I don't know what NPC is taking over my baby girl. Mm-mm. Hey, kid, what's the hippity haps? Does Devilman have eggs?
Hey, I saw you all by yourself over here. What's your name?
I'm Ying.
Ying!
Yin. Got it. This is Rover. She's
Ying.
the captain of Team Woolly.
Yes. Hello. You're here to ask about my thoughts on the story, right? I actually have something to ask you.
Actually.
Encore will answer anything.
Okay. Is it
Eggs.
true that after gathering all
Does
the
Devilman
eggs,
Crybaby have
you
anything as
have new
inexplicably
wishes
weird as
come
the egg
true?
scene? I believe is the question.
It's what it
I know
says.
Devilman Crybaby is fucked up. I know that much. I've never seen it, but I heard many things back when it first came out. I know a couple things about the overall franchise because of pop culture osmosis. Also, I watched the Cyborg 009 crossover with it. That is the extent of my experience.
Let me see. It's a map on a piece of wood. That looks like a lighthouse. and a giant rock over here. But Encore can't really tell exactly where it is.
Not inexplicably weird, so nothing worse than an egg. Got it.
Whoa, you can tell just from that? Oh, you must have been to every corner of Jinzhou. There. An area on the map is circled out with a sword-shaped sign on it. Wait, could this be a treasure map? That sign must be the Sword of Courage. Uncle remembers that at some point of the story, the woolly warrior will get her hands on a treasure map. This map, where did you find it?
It's from my mom. This map is a promise we made. Mom took me to a play one time. I remember in that play, the adventure.
I have heard. I have heard tale of Yaoi of the toxic variety being in Devilman.
To find the legendary relics.
Again, I know some stuff I probably shouldn't know about it just because of pop culture osmosis. I know we are dealing with some pretty high levels of toxic Yaoi.
Mom all the time if these relics that could make wishes come true were real, and whether we could go look for them. But she was always busy with work as a ranger, so she wasn't home much. Then, one day, Mom gave me this treasure map. She said she got it from the Woolly Fairy, and it's for one of the hidden relics. She told me next time she came back from work, she would go relic hunting with me, and that I wouldn't have to be afraid of anything with her around. She wanted me to think hard about what I'd wish for most once we found all the relics. I thought of a lot of wishes. I wanted to
It was
have
dubbed,
all
yeah.
the starflakes I could eat.
I couldn't tell you who's in it off the top of my head, but I know for a fact it was dubbed.
But now, I only have one wish. I want to see my mom again. There are so many things I want to
She
tell
sounds like
her.
she's about to tell you to take her walking across the foggy bridge in Spooksville.
Have a safe trip, mister.
The grown-ups all said that
Watch
Mom
out
was on a
for
mission
the
somewhere
mist.
far, far away.
You fucking mean the
I
mist?
felt like they were hiding something from me.
Get away from me!
I knew
Foreboding
Mom was
child.
never coming home, but I just wanted to see her again. And then I thought of her treasure map. I told Dad about the map, and he just hugged me and didn't say anything. But when I heard your story,
This is how horror movies start. You thought Halloween was
all
over.
true? Then maybe just
It doesn't help that there was a weird, glitchy line running across her a second ago. It also doesn't help that her plushies are kind of horrifying. They're adorable. I love them. If they ever sold these for real, I would buy them.
Just a little stuffy sometimes.
But fucking with Dusk aside, they are mildly terrifying.
Encore can tell what's
Again,
real and what's
I feel
not.
like her plushies being I feel like her plushies being that creepy is probably a holdover from her being Scar's sister.
You really think so?
It has Griffin Burns, Kyle McCarley, and Christina V. I like all of those
This
things.
treasure map?
We can
Then
fuck with
there's
that.
no reason we should go look for it.
Hello, Selby. I don't know what you're talking about. We're all smooth sailing and sunshine and happy clouds over here on WWW Novinator F4 Radio. What the fuck am
What do
I
you say,
doing?
Captain? Let's get this journey started.
We're doing okay. It's gonna be okay. Righto, Vice Captain. You adorable pink child.
Team Wooly is ready to roll out.
You can hear the winking through the microphone.
I'm not really familiar with Jinzhou.
On that, probably should have asked this sooner, but I hopefully my my mic's not buzzing as much as it was yesterday.
Mom would
When Ian was
sometimes
over?
take me on a field trip there. But
Still
you
not sure
only
why
want
that was
to
so
go
more
there
pronounced than
alone.
usual. Like, I know there's always a
Because she
slight
knows
hiss
that
because I got my fan going.
That's why she said she wanted to go with you together.
In and out,
Right
is it
then,
actually?
It's settled.
Has it
Let's
been like that this
go.
whole time?
Got no time to waste.
Made one buzz so far. Ugh. I don't want to get a new audio interface, please. You have any idea how expensive the new one I would have to get is? I literally would not even be able to buy it new. I would have to look around for it used on eBay. I forget how much it goes for these days. How much would a donation be? Let me look it up right now, because it's been a while since I've even looked into it, because it kind of seemed like, oh, this thing's fine. I don't know what people are complaining about. Focusrite's fine. Focusrites are apparently kind of infamous for this. Let's see. Did I save it in my searches on eBay? I did. They're just, like, none for sale right now.
The moment at hand.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Very moment
Just way far down.
is the best of our lives.
You overturned a voting for one of your friends on Discord? That's cool, Subby. I wish I did something fun for Halloween. Not so much, though. Alright. I'm seeing some pre-owned ones on eBay. For the one I was looking into. For like $250.
The moment at hand. This very moment is the best of our lives.
One of these is pre-owned and still $750. A new one is $950. I'm gonna have to look into this again because it's been so long since I first tried to look up what's going on there. Let me listen to this for myself real quick. You're gonna get a little bit of a feedback loop here, but I kind of have to know what I'm dealing with exactly. Talking, loud noises, blah blah. Talking, loud noises, blah blah. Boo! Boo! Yeah, y'all heard the echo. Yeah, no, that part's for sure. Yeah, y'all heard the echo. Yeah, no, that part's for sure. Yeah, y'all heard the echo. Yeah, no, that part's for sure. Yeah, y'all. All right. Okay, yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, it is definitely still like weirdly hissy when I'm talking, like more than usual. That is weird. Yeah, I don't know. So long as it's not unlistenable, I'm just not gonna worry about it for now. Let me know if it does that thing where it gets like super, super loud and doesn't stop.
The moment
I usually can tell when that happens because like my my VTuber model will be like yep, even though I'm not saying anything.
of our lives.
But I don't always pay the best attention to that, so let me know if it gets worse. I'm gonna have to start doing some research. One, see if there's any way I can just fix it / what's causing it on this one. And if I can't find anything, then to figure out for sure what the hell I'm looking at with these mix pre, which is the upgrade I've been thinking about getting. It's the kind that I know for a fact people like Gigaboots use, and I tend to
The moment at hand.
trust their
Very
I tend to trust their standards for equipment a lot. So, oh, Ninja, that's a wholesome edit. Aw, thank you, Encore. I needed that. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. I probably should have paused the recording. I also probably shouldn't be walking when it's all the way over here.
Make it fast.
According to the treasure map, the sword should be around here somewhere.
Why are there so many Tic Tacs? Are they having a party?
They look really angry.
Full House references. Oh, I never watched that show. The entirety of the rest of my family did. Not me. Ah, much of a threat. I got this.
No need to be afraid, Ying. We'll keep you safe.
Ying!
You probably don't know this, but Woolly Warrior once met a huge cat monster 100 times stronger than her, and she was so scared that her legs were trembling.
Really?
That's right. But even so, she stood her ground. Because she had
I see it.
her, she had to fight. Just like the situation we're in now. You can't let a few small TDs beat you down.
Let's make this quick, Encore.
Leave it to me. Feathers incinerate.
Easy clap. I love Chang Li, for the record. Chong Li.
You two were
However it's supposed to be pronounced.
You betcha!
Tee tee.
Wait till you see what else we can do. Am I right, Rover?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Beautiful cover girl.
We'll take on anything they chuck at us. Quick, let's check and see if the sword's around here. Is that some kind of puzzle over there? Do we need to put something inside of it to activate it? Oh, it's a bit too high for Ying and me to reach.
I got it. Looks like we just need to place the treasure map on top.
Whoa, there's another puzzle.
Was it not in the story before?
Well, random twists and moments do happen here and there. It's an adventure after all.
We're so high up. This is even higher than any of the climbing games Mom and I used to play.
Just keep looking ahead and it won't be as scary. It's easy. Here, watch.
Make it fast.
It's easy so long as you don't suck at platforming. Like some people. Me. It's me.
So, is this the sword in a story that can slice through anything?
It's the mountain chopping sword of courage.
Looks unique.
The sword's actually made out of wood. And it's missing a small piece too. Look, there's a letter.
What does it say?
My dear little warrior, you found the first relic. Right now, you must be thinking, what a plain-looking sword. How could this ordinary wooden sword possibly be the legendary Sword of Courage? Don't feel disappointed just yet. Think back on what you've been through so far. All the challenges you faced along the way. The waves under your feet felt so high to you, and the treasure chest above seemed ever so far away. Yet still, you continued to climb the mountains, every step of the way, until you finally reached the peak. Your courage has been heard. And this seemingly ordinary wooden sword is the proof of your courage. Yeah, that's what it says in the letter. How did you know, Encore?
Did it also appear in other Woolly stories?
Anything else? Did the letter mention any clues about the next relic? We still have 2 to go.
Yes. It goes on to say, "Oh, little warrior, your adventure doesn't end here. To have your wishes come true, courage alone is not enough. You need not look far, as the shield that symbolizes faith is buried right beneath your very feet. In a land covered in sand, treasures may lay, or there may be nothing at all. A land covered in sand."
I know just the place.
Then let's go check it out. Sounds like it'll be a treasure hunt in the sand.
Treasure! You fools. Don't mind me, I'm totally still not trying to fix the mic in the background. No, but do you ever actually stick to anything you say? No.
We're here! At long last, the brave adventurers reach their second destination. And thus, they start a hunt for the legendary Shield of Faith on this sand-covered beach. They say only the bravest adventurers can find it, as it puts their will to the test. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yin can go left, Encore will go right, and you can take care of the middle. If anyone finds anything interesting, show me, and we can take a look at it together.
Okay.
Got it.
Make it fast. Oh, look, shinies.
Do not say it like that, please.
This has to be the Shield of Faith. Huh. There's a letter attached to it. I should bring it over to Encore and Ying.
Well, did you find the shield?
Got it.
Way to go! I know who to
I found the
call
fire
if I
emblem.
need to find something.
I
I'll
did
go
it.
get Ying.
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's also made of wood.
But look how well made it is! With the Sword of Courage in one hand and the Shield of Faith in the other, it's an invincible combo. The person who crafted this shield really knew their stuff. Time for clues about the next relic, the Wreath of Hope. Hurry, Ying! What does it say?
Okay. Let's see here. It says... Congratulations again to you, my little warrior. Although the bulk of your efforts were in vain, you did not give up and continued searching. Hence, this shield of faith is your well-deserved reward. If you ever feel lost in the future, find a moment and ponder on the meaning of your journey. The firm belief in our hearts now, I'm sure you're wondering, how can you find the real hope?
Sorry about that.
Bring with you your wishes and proceed.
I was messing with some stuff trying to find a solution and it broke everything for a second. Hopefully it's fine now.
The Garden of Promise.
Not sure how the hell that shut up on the recording.
Oh, I think I might know where it is.
Fantastic!
I'll
Then
stop.
that's our next stop. Onward!
That's my cue to stop for real.
Make it fast. Make it fast.
Why the hell am I still tracking that turtle? I just realized that. Excuse me. Minor nitpick of this game number 217. I hate how if you go to the map and then you want to go to something that's like marked but not actually a fast travel spot, you can just hit proceed and it'll take you to that nearest thing, but it'll also start tracking it. And that's really annoying for stuff like the crafting table, where it's like, I don't need tracking, it's right in front of me. It's just a minor walk. You're not gonna do that. At least give me an option to not do that.
This is it.
This place, feels empty. There's nothing here.
It is now.
They need to fix that. I would prefer they fix it.
But it used to be filled.
It's not the
with
biggest
promises.
priority in the world,
This is my mom's garden.
but I find it pretty annoying.
She used to love flowers and would plant a lot
It's the
of
little
them when
things.
she wasn't busy. Before she left, she asked me to help look after it.
It's the little things like this that'll grate away on my soul after a while if they don't get
I
fixed.
watered them every day, hoping they could bloom longer. But these flowers only bloom for a short time. They all withered in the
Also, I don't know, chat. They're focusing an awful lot on this goddamn child.
Don't be sad.
No offense,
sweetie.
Ying.
It's the natural cycle of life. I understood that. But it always reminds me of my promise to Mom. I miss her so much. Now I see this shield and sword are all treasures that Mom left me. And here, I think she probably wanted to make a wreath with me using those.
So when does she die?
Oh, Ying.
Thank you.
She already is.
Actually,
Genshin really traumatized me,
I
yes.
saw Dad looking sad while holding
Again, I
my-
think that's the main reason that the fucking bulletin board shit in Digimon has gotten me as rattled as it has.
To play a game with me. Maybe it is like
Because
what
I
the
just
parents say,
because I just don't have the patience for it anymore, apparently.
and I may never get to see her again. talk to her.
You were gonna say that.
and
Too bad.
Tell her how much I've
Bought the transfer pack
grown.
and art. I see. Get Typhon Janae. Nice.
But Mom
Sorry, I
must have
came to you
wanted
spending
be
real
the
money to
next
get her,
prize.
but I can't talk. I bought one of those tickets as well,
I am
just to
happy
cope more than anything else.
because we managed to find
Hope you
all
enjoyed
the
Typhon. She's a lot of
treasures
fun.
you
Very,
left
very broken.
behind together.
Very helpful for AFK
I'll
clears.
definitely find a nice place to keep this.
Oh, I just
sword
realized my
and
mouth isn't
shield
moving.
Safe.
I think doing that made my
I think we should end our adventure here. Thank you.
yeah, messing with that stuff made my PNG tuber software freak out. My apologies for not noticing that sooner. Or you're stopping here? You sure? It's your quest after all. Wait. Encore.
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure yet. And you're thinking about leaving already? Well, okay then. Let's call it a day right here. There's some stuff I need to wrap my head around too. I remember you asked me about the ending of the Woolly Warrior, right? Even though we finished finding the relics, Team Woolly's adventure goes on. There's still plenty of stories to tell. Oh, I know! How about you come to Encore's story session tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow? You mean right here?
Yeah. If you want to find out what happens to Team Woolly, come over and listen to the rest of the story. Be there or be square.
Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Awkward.
See you tomorrow, Ying. Do you think this is a good ending to the story? After all, Ying got the treasures left by her mother. If this was a story, it would end something like this. In the end, the little warrior managed to collect all of the relics left by her mother, realizing her intentions. But Encore still feels like something's missing. In this ending, she didn't even make it to the Gateway of Wishes. Just like in the story of the Woolly Warrior. What do you think? Will the Woolly Warrior's wish come true in the end? If it comes true, then she should be able to see her family again. After such a wonderful and interesting adventure, she must have so much to say to them. But actually, there is no true ending to Woolly Warrior's story. Remember the play Ying told us about when she showed us the treasure map?
Barely. I gotta be
Ying
honest
said
with you,
she'd
Encore.
already forgotten what most of the play was about. All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure.
Are we sticking to one
make
character
their
per person
wishes
to the end of the
come true.
auditions? Not the
I
end,
knew
but yeah.
straight away that the treasure map wasn't for the
Because we've had so few. The strategy, quote unquote, back with the Awakening dub
Wanna guess how I
was
found out?
like week per week, right? Like I would leave it open for a week, let everybody audition. If we didn't have that many, extend it to 2 characters, rinse and repeat. But this process has been so slow that I haven't thought to expand it. I guess I probably could go ahead and bump it up to 2. Oh man! Speak of, Ninja's got an audition. Hell yeah! Because of the play, the Woolly Warrior.
Yeah, that play was about the Woolly Warrior's story. And I remember each and every part of it. Because that play
Thank you very much, Ninja. Hell yeah. Good shit.
was a gift from my mom.
Oh, her mom, not her brother.
Now
Damn it!
time for a story from Encore. In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room. Every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother. Playing as the Woolly Warrior. Together, she and her mom create story after story about courage and hope.
Oh.
It also happens in her theater. Every day, the
The
little
accent
girl
keeps
sits
slipping
there
here,
on
hiding
the
what could have been.
stage,
Again,
the curtain rises, and
they
the music
they don't bother
plays.
hiding it for a
She
lot of other
watches her
characters,
mother
namely
set everything
NPCs.
up. Bring in the Woolly Kingdom from the story
So
into
if somebody
real
can't
life.
keep it
Little
consistent, then
Violet
I don't know
got
why
the
they don't
Woolly
just let them
Kingdom
keep the
becomes
accent.
real. And the Woolly Warrior sets off on her adventure.
Howdy, Zilch. How are you doing?
She first climbs the tallest mountain.
I hope
For
Zilch
the
Bell
legendary sword
finds
that
you
can
well.
split mountains and seas.
Furry?
But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The
Oh.
toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The Woolly Warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy her mom hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the Woolly Warrior's adventures.
Got some good
So
Yu-Gi-Oh
the
pulls?
Woolly
Hell yeah.
Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker.
Bruh.
The last show, just before the Woolly Warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore. Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show of our tour, she'd take me onto the stage to make a wish. But she collapsed before the play ended. I was so scared. I tried to come up
Got
with
2
ways
gold
to make
bastion
her
in a
feel
hell yeah.
better. I even kept a daily to-do list. At the time, I thought that if I stayed a good girl like the characters in the stories, Mom would get better and better. But her illness got worse.
Can't wait until they add trading. Are they going to do that?
And the gateway of
It is technically a
never
gacha. I know
appeared.
it's a Pokemon card game, so that would make sense, but it is also still a gacha.
Encore didn't know what to do anymore. Mom just asked me to sit by her bed and tell her stories. So I told her about Warrior Cosmos, Fairy Cloudy, and many other things. She always smiled each time. It was right around that time when Cosmos and Cloudy appeared from the stories. Mom told me they're a part of life, and these stories
Hello,
will
Fusion.
always be with me. After she left, Encore had to become the Woolly Warrior, going on adventures.
It shows
on
you
her
can't trade with
own.
other people. Alright.
Whether
Fair
it was
enough.
in the orphanage or with the Black Shores, Encore would write down everything she experienced. With these stories, Mom will know what kind of adventures Encore had, and all the friends Encore made. Later on, Encore wanted to continue writing the Woolly Warrior story, but this time It's a bit different from before.
Made supper mostly
Now
by yourself,
she has
Punk.
her own friends. Friends that she
Hey,
can
Velvet,
adventure
of course.
together to find the gateway of wishes. Because finding that gateway
I will continue to do what I always
is
do.
the only way she can tell all her stories to her mom.
Try and often fail to be funny while
So,
making silly voices and playing video
she
games.
knows how
Usually
well
badly.
She did. That's why.
You watching Freyren Ninja? I've heard nothing but good things about it, but not too, nothing that stuck out to me personally. People seem to enjoy it. That's why you want to go on an adventure with the girl.
She said she had a lot to say to her mother. Oh, just like me.
Burgers, hell yeah.
There's so much Encore wants to say, and so many stories that Encore wants Mum to hear. Our time with Ying reminded me of all of that. Even though Woolly Warrior's story
I do a
has
good
a
enough
happy
job.
ending,
Something about that statement having so many typos that it makes it funnier.
will she be able to make her
Ooh,
wish come
Selch, I see your
true?
progress. That's awesome looking.
In
Hell
the
yeah.
end, Ying said the adventure is over, and it's just a story. She said she was happy and satisfied with that. But Encore saw that look on her face. She looked really, really sad. Encore knows how it feels. Just like how it used to be. No matter what Encore did, Mum wouldn't get any better. My stories were the only things that could make her feel happy. It was Mum who made me understand the power of stories. That's why after I went on this journey alone, Cosmos and Cloudy came out of the land
Doesn't
of
count certain types.
imagination.
I mean, that was always the case
And
for the
it's
card
why
game, minus
Encore
Fairy.
told
I do think
Ying
they added
that our
Fairy
adventure
eventually.
should not end like this. This story deserves a
But yeah,
better
like
ending.
rock, ground, and fighting were combined effectively. It's also this feels like this feels like one of those moments where the writers are preemptively defending themselves, right? Star Rail does this shit a lot, and it kind of drives me up a wall. I gotta be honest. Where it's one of those moments where it feels like halfway through writing this they realized, oh shit, people are gonna complain about this. Well, let's acknowledge it. See, it's not just the NPC story. It's totally also Encore story. And I'm like, I feel you, but also, shut up. They added Fairy that eventually took... Oh, did they? Okay, that makes sense then. Alright. Let's finish the story together.
Agreed. The story must have an ending. But what should we do?
What should you do?
Oh, there's no way we can bring Ying's mother back. I mean, the Gateway of Wishes doesn't actually exist in real life.
Or does it?
In the story?
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle in real life, you can always go back to the Woolly Kingdom to search for clues. You also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden, right? And you've always wanted to finish writing the story of the Woolly Warrior. This means the final stage of the story should be set inside the Woolly Kingdom.
Encore sees what you mean. Encore could invite you and Ying into the Woolly Kingdom and go on a real adventure with me, the Woolly Warrior. But the kingdom isn't some place you can go willy-nilly.
We need her to believe it exists.
Only those who believe.
Sounds like a
in
kid show
it
plot
can go.
narrator talking to her like that.
We should make a wreath for her and let
I'd be
her
down
know
for a
that
Dora the
adventures
Explorer style,
ain't
like,
over
baby
yet.
show, with Encore as the host.
Encore remembers it went something like this.
We could get behind that.
The wreath is a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. How are we gonna make it?
Oh, you meant the rover? Oh, yeah. That too.
You mean Verena?
The other daughter.
That's right! Verena loves flowers. She's a flower's best friend. Let's see if she has any ideas.
MC just sounds like a cheesy parody version. I want to say the main character's acting has gotten better since that first patch with the awkward Scar narration. Well, we were the whole lead up to that fight. But I actually don't really know because we don't get to hear her talk very often. Because this game is not apropos of no current real world events. I think this game is trying a little too hard in some ways to be similar to Genshin, rather than going in the opposite direction and differentiating itself from Genshin even more. Gotta be honest.
Hi, Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy. Hey, Verena! Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope. The Wreath of Hope? I see.
Yeah. Again, I agree,
To help
Dusk. I think
finish
this
the
game's
story,
strongest
you must
aspect is
let
the
it laughter
combat.
and make her wish come true.
And apparently, like, they are adding, like,
Don't
harder
know how
content
to
if that's
make
what you
such a
want.
wreath either.
Like the hologram fights,
According to the
personally,
story,
those are a little
this
too much
wreath
for
is
me.
made of various kinds of flowers. It can reflect a person's thoughts, and it must blossom forever and never wither. The flowers that can reflect people's thoughts.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely need to move further away from
from
mini games, from co-op events,
Glow at night, and
and
passersby use them to guide their way.
especially from story quests that are more about NPCs than the actual
Cold
playable
and snowy
characters.
weather. Seeing them in a cold winter will definitely make you happy.
You didn't mean to curse this
It can
quest.
also
It's
lead
not
to
as
witches.
bad.
Due to their sweetness, they
Again,
remind
by that
people of
same
sugary
token, having
candies.
seen all those Genshin ones, it's not as bad as some of those got.
However, these
At least for
flowers
like
all
we
bloom in
we
different
still spent
seasons,
effectively the entire quest
so
with
it'll be
Encore
hard to
here.
put them together, let alone have them blossom forever and
We're
never
meeting
wither.
some other characters, not just NPCs. We're hanging out with Verena now. Just unfortunate.
Yeah, I remember you created a Blake bloom for Rover.
Especially because I feel like they struck the
That's
perfect
a bit
balance early on
different.
with Geons, right?
Flowers made with Forte are just artificial creations. They
I
can
don't know,
also
maybe I
pick
was just in the
where
honeymoon
after
phase
the
with the
sun
game at that
sets.
point. I don't know for
It's
sure.
not the same as life.
But I
Every
thought
life has its
Geon's
own
quest was
journey,
a perfect
from
balance
blooming to withering,
of
recording the
being
feelings
about
of
him,
every moment along the way.
while still having like some NPCs and minor characters in it.
I know. Since we can't really make a wreath of flowers exactly like the one in the story, we can make
Also, I
one
can't stop
using
yawning
our
all of a sudden. I don't know
feelings.
why. I got plenty of sleep. Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. When me and Mom made wreaths, she'd always ask me to pick my favorite flowers. If I was feeling happy, I would choose a bright red flower since it made my heart feel warm. And if I was feeling unhappy, I would take a blue one. At this point, it really doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. All that matters is everyone's feelings. We should make a wreath and tell Ying our wishes to make our dreams come true. I see what you mean. A wreath made with feelings. With that, you can express yourself. That's right! Let's find flowers that can express our feelings. When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely realize that the story of our team is still going. This way, we can all visit the Woolly Kingdom together. And maybe our wishes can come true.
Do you mind if I help? Once you've collected enough flowers, bring them to me. I'll help you weave them into a wreath.
Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go!
Goes into detail for all the bright ones. And then it's just blue equals sad.
Make it fast. Make it fast.
Ah. There aren't that many flowers around here. Alright, we did it. Maximum effort.
Have
I
you
know.
found the flowers you want? Look how pink it is. You must have been
And
in a really
pink.
good mood when you picked this one.
And these? These are Encore's picks.
That's quite the selection, Encore. What do they all represent?
Have a look at this one. It's gold and shiny, and it matches the color of your eyes, Rover. Encore picked flowers that resemble everyone. If we put them together, they can represent our whole team.
Oh, that's pretty special. I'm sure it'll look really nice once they're all
Slowly
together.
killing the ecosystem. Verena's good at her job. She can grow more, right?
Can you leave a spot here?
Right?
Leave a spot?
It's for Ying.
Ying!
We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings, so we should leave a spot and let her decide which feeling to put on there.
Got it. I'll take it from here.
Thank you so much for...
Oh, Zilsa's comment. God.
Rover, when the reef is
Ugh.
ready, we can go tell Ying the rest of the story. Don't forget.
Oh, don't you start. Ying! I'm not gonna play this game with you. Ying! Lelouch, I will end you! Almost forgot this game had the goddamn clock feature. I also immediately forgot what time. I'm gonna be nice while roasting. What's yelling at me? Oh, the treasure map. Treasure! So one of your favorite bridge lines? I'm gonna have to stop at the patent office because I'm about to vent a whole new level for pain for you, Lelouch!
Winds, heed my command.
Money. Money, 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 money. I think I asked this before, but I can't recall if we've got any responses. Did anybody actually get to try one of those? I don't even. They might still be around. They might be gone already. I don't know. Anybody actually try a Krabby Patty? And if so, how was it?
Rover, you're here.
What the hell? Stop that. Stop that, whatever the hell that was. I don't know why that was happening. Told you I wouldn't be late.
You're right on time.
They're still running it? Ayo.
Has just set everything up.
It was a slightly above average Dave
Cosmos
single.
and Cloudy helped me set it up. Pretty impressive, don't you think?
Looks great, it's a bit small. Looks good. It looks very pink. Yeah, from what I understand, it's effectively just a regular
That's
burger.
teamwork for ya.
The main distinguishing thing that makes it a Krabby Patty is some kind of like special sauce they put on it.
Stage for storytelling. I wanted to try the way Mom used to do it.
And then there's like a
She
pineapple
might
frosty
like
or
the
something,
Woolly
I think.
Warrior story after all. Besides, it'll be more fun this way. Encore wonders if Ying will show up today. We didn't really pinky promise.
Sad, but to be expected, right? What do you mean there's not real crab meat in this cheap fast food burger? What, is crab meat expensive or something?
Thank you.
All right. Now that Team Woolly's fully assembled, is everyone
More
ready
accurate
for the
sandwich.
story?
Like, I know they always look like regular burgers in the actual cartoon.
Stage.
This
So it
is
does
the
make
soundstage
sense.
Encore made for the play,
But-
where the warrior's adventure continues.
Again, just because of the name.
Does anyone remember where
Yeah,
we
it just makes me
last
see like a
left
seafood, personally.
I know. The
Imitation
Woolly
crab
Warrior
meat.
was trying to find the 3 relics, but I'm not sure if she will
At least
find
make the
them
meat
or
red
not.
to look like a crab or
That's
something.
right. The Woolly Warrior
Again, then it would
sets
look like
out
the
to
show,
find
though.
3 relics.
I don't know.
This time, she's not alone. She
Oh,
tries
then what
to
they could have
climb
done to
the
get more
top of the
creative with
highest
it.
mountain with her trusty companions.
But hey,
The
if it's at least
mountain being
decent.
So high up, the waves raging below them.
I'm sure there were some very
She
happy
nearly
younger kids who
fell
got to try it,
several
thinking it
times.
was the best thing ever, just because it was
Friends
SpongeBob.
managed to keep her steady.
That's what's
In the
important.
end, she obtains the legendary Sword of Courage. Later, she arrives at the beach filled with sand as far as the eye can see.
Remember
She
poop?
searches and
No.
searches, and
Should
all
I?
She can find are just some tiny shells.
Made from vegan meat, canonically? Maybe. I would not know.
The shield of faith is uncovered. Only
I only watched SpongeBob very, very casually when I was younger,
Will she find it?
because it kind of started as I was
Unfortunately, no.
growing out of cartoons /
After
going through my
reaching the
edgy shit
mythical
kid
sea of
phase.
Flowers, all the flowers have withered.
You would be one of them if you were a kid ninja. Yeah, nah. Like I said, I think a lot of people would.
Is nowhere to be found.
Just like us.
Yet, her companions want to finish this adventure for her. They gather.
That was always
flowers
something to be
and
excited for when
weave
you were a
their
kid, just no matter
feelings
what.
into the shape of a crown. The
Like,
pink
I know,
flowers are meant to make her feel.
I know. I thought it was
The
cool when
blue
I
flowers
actually found
are
like
hopes that
those
she will not be scared of
those
any
every flavor
obstacles.
beans from Harry Potter in a store.
This wreath brings together all the feelings and
like,
emotions of companions during their adventure.
Disgusting.
Their gift to her.
And that is the moral of this story.
But the wreath ain't finished.
Her companions remark so. The
Oh, sorry.
wreath is
I
not
gasped, but
complete.
I gasped, but I did it
It's
wrong.
missing a
I have
very
to do this.
important
Oh, I have to
fragment.
do this deep dub Sailor Moon style.
This wreath is missing the part that represents your feelings and wishes.
My feelings. I know. It's missing
Most
an
dramatic fucking
iris.
gasp ever.
I've always wanted Mom to see a garden full of blooming irises. But those irises have already
God,
grown.
why am I yawning so much? I've had 2 cups of coffee.
Find one.
Find one.
I've had 2 cups of coffee and I had 10 hours of sleep with Tommy as my pillow.
Will you want to continue on this adventure, Yin?
Of course. But I thought there was no such thing as the Gateway of Wishes. It only exists in the story.
If there isn't one in reality, we can find it in the story. The square peg.
In the story?
That's right. Because stories aren't just stories. When you
Tommy's back. Is it
believe
hurting? No,
they'll
no, not
really
literally.
exist. Just like how it is now. With everyone's feelings combined into the wreath, it slowly turns into a door. A door that
Yeah, it's just funny. People always talk about how, you know, empathetic dogs are. Like how dogs can always tell something's wrong or if their owner's sad or whatnot. And they can, don't get me wrong, but I feel like cats might also have that power. At least my cat does. Because he would not leave my side today. He was even more clingy than he already is.
Would you look at the sky? So this is the Woolly Kingdom.
This is the Woolly Kingdom.
I love the repetition. This is the Woolly Kingdom. This story is gonna be longer than the last one. It looks like there'll be more puzzles to solve and more monsters to fight. And the door to make wishes should be in the deepest part. What are your orders, Captain?
Yes.
Locate the thingamajig.
Way of wishes, and then see my mom again.
Let's get going.
How do we get across?
No worries. We can use that platform down there to fly across.
That dialogue implied the platform would move or something, by the way. I don't know how this situation would work if we didn't have grappling hooks.
There's a puzzle.
There's a puzzle.
Encore knows what to do.
That's all you need to know.
Played these with Mom before.
I probably should have actually read that.
All you have to do is match the patterns on the wall, and it'll open a secret door. It's one of the most important puzzles in Woolly Warrior's story.
Shit. I don't know what it wants from me. I don't know how to change it. I assume that's what I have to do. Saw awful art today. I'm so sorry, Zilch, whatever the hell it was.
This is so much fun.
I know it's my own fault for not reading. I didn't think this would, it was because it looked so simple. I was like, it's 3 blocks. Unfortunately, I don't know what the fuck it wants from me because I skipped over the thing. Oh dear. Like, I've seen puzzles like this before in the game off screen. Where, like, you just have to, like, match the things or whatever. Like, there's gotta be some way to turn these black. I just don't know how the hell to do it. And I can't check the tutorial again. Because this is technically a domain. Maybe shoot? This is me targeting them. I'm using a special attack on them.
Winds, heed my command. Take form. My field of expertise.
Like, there's, like, my gut instinct, like, my first thought would be, like, ground pounding in a Mario game, but you can't do that here. Oh, poo. I'm dumb. Oh my god. Ninja, why? I'm glad you did, but why? Hey, considering a cat lately fusion, hell yeah. Mostly just because of my reputation, they seem far better suited to what you want from them than what dog was. And also, you feel like the house feels a lot lonelier since your brother and his girlfriend moved into the basement. Don't get me wrong, not happening until you be home consistently. Yeah. Yeah, cats don't require that much effort. They're pretty independent. Besides Tommy. I feel so stupid right now, chat! There's nothing, like, what can I do? There's not that much you can do! I don't think I got any kind of device in this game that lets me do this shit. Even if I did, I can't, like, edit my shortcuts right now, because again, it's programmed as a domain, so 1 second. Search for clues to open the gate. Try plunging attack? I don't think there aren't plunging attacks. Oh. There are. I'm dumb. I don't do those very often. Okay.
It's open.
Thank you, flowers.
An airstream. We can use it to
Thank
fly.
you for being a smart noodle.
Are you sure I can fly?
Of course you
Makes
can.
up for me being dumb as a sack of hammers, apparently.
Looks like we've reached the end. That was fun. I'll have to tell Mom about it when I see her.
Lower maintenance speed would feel good living
Time
around
to
most
find
by
an
itself
exit.
most of the day, yeah. Yeah, I
It's
get you.
another one of those puzzles. I know. Let's look around
You
for
remember
clues.
one of the extra domains? Yeah, I don't remember any puzzle having this gimmick before, but
Sure.
it has been a while. Again, I played this game very casually. I actually barely logged in yesterday.
You solved it in one go.
I remembered to log in yesterday at the last minute before the clock turned over to get my my check-in bonus for my monthly the monthly pass.
There are so many monsters.
But heck if I felt like doing my dailies.
Loading.
I was exhausted by the end of the day.
This sword that can cut through anything.
Yeah, it's possible if there was a puzzle like that. I just don't remember or never did it. There are still large sections of the maps I have not explored.
Now you'll be headed together we vanquish.
What are the best feelings, though? Oh, no, absolutely.
Mind's eye.
Like I said,
Fast.
being, like, having to force, like, having been at the point when I stopped playing Genshin where I was, like, literally forcing myself and, like, actually being physically pained to a degree with the shit I had to do every day. Not a fan.
Oh.
Like, I'm totally cool with occasionally just skipping a day in this or Triple Z. I don't know why I'm still playing Triple Z, by the way. I probably shouldn't be. Because my luck in that game has been so goddamn atrocious.
More puzzles here.
Okay, yeah, see, that's for what? That's another reason. I forgot I had a plunging attack.
Shall we
Because I have
take a look?
absolutely become a Chong Li main. And, yeah, she doesn't have one. I am a Chong Li main, she is my main DPS, so she's on the field more often than not.
Let's head back and check it
Sip
out.
to feel better, thank you, flowers. Did Genshin's daily quest improve at all? Slightly. Around the time, what, Shangli? Yeah. Or at least I've never seen, like, Oh, okay, she does. Okay, she kinda does. It's just you have to hold it down in midair, which is kinda awkward. But yeah, no. Everyone else, it's very quick. Well,
Rectify.
yeah, even her. But yeah, Chang Li's on the field more often than not, and if you want to do it with her, you have to really hold it down there. Because she likes to... Yeah. Otherwise, she'll just kind of do that indefinitely. The characters in this game... Character combos in this game are kind of wacky.
Make it fast.
Arguably too much, which is why I'm not very good at it, but yeah.
Make it
Are
fast.
we flying again?
Yeah, the only Gasha that really still has a death grip on me is Arknights. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Because I actually respect Yostar as a company for the most part. And Arknights dailies don't feel like a fucking chore. Because auto battle is a thing in that game. I get on that I forgot about Star Rail. I am still playing Star Rail. I don't know why. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be, but I am. It's because I like the combat again. Got that Trails in the Sky combat that I miss. Ooh, okay.
The wind is so strong! Is it taking us straight to the Gateway of Wishes?
Oh, okay. Good news, I can get back very soon. Bad news, I have to play one more stream of Cybersleep. Hopefully, just one more. After app, it's gonna take forever to get started. Like, I cannot get over how kind of just embarrassing that quest was. Like, it, I think Luna in the Discord put it best. She went into that quest expecting to be, most annoyed by the rapping. I assume I'm going to need to know this one. Take a screen cap of that one. Yeah, Luna I think it was Luna. She put it best. She went into that quest expecting to be most... Oh, wait, no, there's one over here. Okay, I see it. Expected to be most annoyed by the rapping. Ended up being mostly annoyed by the fact that they said the word ninja 87,000 times by the end of the quest. Ninja, ninja. Ninja, ninja, ninja.
What are you looking
at? And then they did the same thing. Like I was, spoilers for, Uh-oh. Did I do this wrong? Go, ninja. Go, ninja. Go. Huh. Oh, is it upside down? I bet it's upside down. Yep. Yep, same thought, same time, Flowers on that one. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking earlier about how this game had that little moment with, or where I had the dialogue option to say, no, it's what's her face, the NPC story and Encore story, which feels like one of those, like I said, just a little a preemptive haha can't be mad moment on the part of the writers. Star Rail does that a fucking lot. They did that in the previous quest where I don't even remember the context because I've been skipping over the story for the most part. I literally just button mash through it as best I can, / leave it on auto and do other stuff that doesn't infuriate me in the background. But I did at one point catch a dialogue option a couple patches ago.
What happened here?
Where we were talking to some character who was like evil or whatever. And one of the dialogue options was, so you're the one who made Sunday a villain.
That's not enough to beat the warriors.
Because obviously, like, that was a huge point of contention among a lot of the fan base, myself included, was the abrupt way Sunday ended up being the final boss in Penacony, right?
Not bad.
Uh-huh, can't be mad. We knew you'd be mad, and that means you can't be mad. Like, no, shut the fuck up. They did something similar in the most recent update with the ninja girl. Because you play that quest, you listen to her say the word ninja 57 goddamn times.
I'm not scared.
And then it gets revealed. And I will say, for anyone who's tuned out that mess, because I don't blame you at this point, but I need you to understand that I am not making any of this shit up. The reason she's obsessed with ninjas and insists on saying the word ninja every 5 seconds and referring to everything in ninja or ninja-like terms with an M. Ninja, 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 ninja. The reason she does this? She was a test subject for an evil intergalactic supervillain named Dr. Primitive, who turns planets into monkeys, and as part of an experiment, infected her with a, and I quote, mimetic brain disease that causes her to see the world differently and view everything as if it were ninja-themed. So you can't be mad that she says it. It's part of her dramatic backstory. It's not annoying, it's endearing. I am not making a word of that up. She's lying, she's just autistic. Would have preferred it. It almost would have cycled back around to being endearing, if not for the fact that they pulled that at the end. Sorry, do I just have a stroke? The monkeys are turning women into ninjas! Wake up, America! It does sound like a Power Rangers plot. It really does. Oh.
Oh. Look. Shinies.
If you need a backstory for why your character has a catchphrase, you're probably not probably scraping the well.
Feeling stuck? Why don't we search around?
Hashtag not my Kasumi. Oop. No. What's worse, this or illegal transgender aliens? You don't understand. They're giving your kids the transgender surgeries at school.
Where's the destination? Where's the destination?
But yeah, like again, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, right? Like that very obviously feels like a cover.
We're almost there. After
Like, oh
passing
man,
every
people are probably
trial
gonna find this
before,
ninja thing annoying.
The flower of hope is finally within the warrior's reach behind.
What
the
if she were
victory
mind raped
gate?
into acting this way by an evil intergalactic monkey scientist?
Where countless warriors once hoped to pass through to have their
Fucking,
wishes
I don't
come
know, man.
true. And now, the warriors will find out what
Section
kind
word is
of
5 feet to
monster
the right.
or treasure
Again, Dora the
hidden
Explorer.
behind the door. Is everyone ready?
Ready. I'll be able to see my mom soon.
Right.
Again.
Through the door we go.
All of the Hoyo gotchas are in varying states of go fuck yourself right now. And despite the fact that it is one of the only ones I'm still playing in any capacity, in fact, it's probably the one I'm playing. Again, Star Rail is Arknights here easy because it has auto battle, right? If not for that, I would be done. Because, like, the story is just completely dead. It has proven time and time again that they have no stakes in any way, in any capacity where it actually matters. Unless it's killing off male characters. Male characters can die permanently.
Out of nowhere, a group of Go-Puffs appear. But they are no match against the mighty warriors. With the sword of courage in their hands, there's
No one have to go on a whole ass grid just so someone stops saying ninja. Oh no, that's Gambrick, that's the best part. She doesn't stop. Oh, I'm sorry, did you think this quest was actually about her backstory? And maybe us trying to cure her? No. We only learned this information at the very end of the quest because Penacony, the penal colony, is under attack by one of his other mimetic viruses. The one that turns people into monkeys and makes everyone have monkey on the brain. We only learn this fact about her because she's there to help stop it. And only at the very end. And she still says ninja afterwards. We didn't solve anything other than stopping the penal colony people from turning into monkeys. More confused as how Fable has to make a song on her. That thumbnail. God. Again, she's got a neat kit, combat-wise, if nothing else.
Iris is a mom's favorite.
I tossed a few YOLO pulls at her just because her animations are neat.
I want her to see it too.
I lost my coin flip to Welt. That was a
should
blessing in
make her
disguise,
wish.
probably.
Oh, yes.
Gives me a guarantee for Sunday, if I even care enough to get him. Get that cursor out of the way. We got budget. My bad.
Look! Because of the brave warrior's wishes, the story has a happy ending. Your wish has come true. She can tell her everything now. Mom, there's so much I wanted to tell you. So many new stories you need to hear. Oh.
Oh.
It's a very happy story.
Here's the problem. None of this is real, though, right? Both their moms are still dead in the real world, right? We just watched Paranoia Agent.
It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
You don't need this. So why does this Oni rap lady refer to people as ninja? Because she was mind-fucked by an evil organization of monkeys who plans to take over the galaxy?
Put in a perfect ending to this adventure story.
Okay, why does this humanoid robot with an axe have a Brooklyn accent? The girl was based off Osaka fans! Oh, okay, cool.
The warrior finally gets to meet her mother, telling her
You thought
all
Penal
the
Colony was your
stories
Shibuya incident,
she's
but now rap
always
is your
wanted to
special.
tell.
Again, her storyline took place on Penal Colony, so it's easier to just view that entire area as a cesspool
But
of
the
bad
warrior's
writing
journey
choices.
won't end here, as the path ahead is a long one.
Encore, Rover, thank you both so much. I finally got to see her, and we talked so much. I told her how much I've missed her, how I found the treasures she left behind, and how I met both of you. I never thought I'd see her again. So, I want you to have this.
The Wreath of Hope.
I know you still have more adventures ahead. So I'd like this wreath to keep you company. I want to go back and tell my dad this story now, and tell him what my mother said to me. So, this is where we say goodbye.
Be sure to share our story with everyone.
I will. Goodbye.
Time for another feedback session from the audience. What do you think of this story?
Happy ending? Yeah! Fights were too realistic. What is... Bruh. What does that mean?
Encore loves this this ending.
Oh, you should contract people with better scripts at this
Finally
point, probably.
fulfilled her wish, and she got to tell her mother
If no one on their staff is
all her
capable.
stories about the companion she got to meet, who she went on adventures with, defeating all kinds of monsters that stood in their way. Their search for the sword and shield as a team, and how they put together the Wreath of Hope. We've been to many places together, but there's so much more to go, and so many adventures and stories to write about. These stories are an extension of life. They are.
So we get the flower crown as a permanent accessory that we can put on her now, right? Right? Right?
Yeah. Stories with happy endings. Mom said the same thing.
I know. I know. It's a good ending.
Yeah. Encore had never thought of such an ending when telling the Woolly Warrior story in the past.
It's time to
Really
wake up.
enjoyed how it ended.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
The story of the Woolly Warrior's search for the relics is finished, and my vacation is about to end. It's time to head back to Black Shores.
To finish your homework, I'm not gonna rain on her parade like that. That was a pretty short vacation.
Well, we're kind of busy over there most of the year. No biggie. Even though this story is over, Encore will make sure to prepare a new adventure next time we meet.
I don't know, Encore. You're still gonna use more giant robots and magic swords.
And you can still be the captain.
Nah, that's
Wanna do a
crazy.
pinky promise?
That'll work. Of course. No.
As
No.
many stories as we can together.
No. Is that Zatch Bell? Dude, if you would actually stay hidden, brah. I want to get a screen cap of this, but apparently hitting the shortcut makes it come back on if I'm focused on the window. Okay, thank you. Finally.
As a team. Pinky promised.
Oh. Ah, didn't mean to attack you there afterwards. Game? Okay. Apparently F1 is the menu button if it's on the keyboard layout. Weird. Yeah, I got it eventually. We figured it out. Okay. That was cute. It was fine. I was definitely tuning out a little bit when the Ying girl was talking a couple of times. But not the worst. Why can't I put this on her? Fuck! Got some time if I want to give the Pimple Borb a Hail Mary. Does anyone actually want to see that? See how terrible I am at Arknights? Just shoot the shit for a little bit. Without having to worry about it, because I probably won't upload that. It's up to y'all. I don't know, why not? Alright. Some people think they have any interest in, sure. Gives us an excuse to talk a little bit more without having to worry about overwhelming the game too much. Sorry I didn't watch it on YouTube later. If I did talk about stuff too much, I was trying to keep it low-key, but I also do want to at least attempt to encourage people who are going through a hard time. So, sure, we'll do that. But, it won't be uploaded. It'll be a perfect opportunity to discuss our illegal drug operations. Exactly! Fusion, you get it. And now no one will ever know. Oh, God, I'm still recording! Alright. That was cute. Encore the goat. Was gonna get to know a little bit more about her. I am still sad that the whole Scar sister thing got scrapped, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'll continue to complain about it in the survey, is what I'll do. I don't know if it'll work, but Kuro has at least shown the capacity to attempt to listen to feedback, unlike some people, so we'll try it. But alright, otherwise I think we're done with Wuwa until, oh my god, less than a week? Oh my god! I did not realize it was that soon. Hell yeah. 6 days. 6 days, and I will almost... I don't know about playing the quest right away, but I will absolutely be doing my Camellia pulls on screen come 6 days from now. That is my wife. That is my wife, and I miss my wife tales. Alrighty. Thank you all very much for joining me. Special thanks to Fusion, Ninja, Go-Kart tier patrons, Vroom. If you want to help support Encore being best daughter, check out links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty-night. Stay safe. Stay sane. It'll be okay. In a few hours, the sun will rise.